Hello everyone, what is going on? My name is Mr. Moopig9 and today I am bringing you guys a very exciting video over the new 0.7.0 update for Minecraft Pocket Edition. It has now finally arrived and I'm pretty sure it's actually one day early from its original arrival date when it was actually supposed to come out, so that's a plus. But anyway, I'm going to be going over this new update in a full review. Hopefully I don't leave out anything, but just a little heads up that there is a chance that I might forget a few features here and there. But anyway, that's why you guys should update for yourself and experiment with this awesome new update. But this update is mostly a new options update. There's just a bunch of new options, not really too many new blocks and stuff to play around with. So anyway, we have now officially generated our world, and as you can see right off the bat, we have smooth lighting in this update. So you don't actually have to be jailbroken anymore to have a smooth lighting on your blocks and stuff. So everything looks really nice. I'll actually give you guys a quick little preview of what it looks like without. Actually, I'll get there in a second. But anyway, I'm just going to go through some of the options and then some of the new blocks. And they actually did add buckets and cake, and you've also got some spawn eggs there at the bottom, so that's pretty sweet as well. So we're just going to go ahead and hop right into this. First of all, really quickly, as you can see at the bottom of my screen here, I got six slots now, so that's a sweet new little feature. Now we can hold more blocks in our little block and inventory down there. Also, we got a new chat button, so anybody that's on your Wi-Fi server, you can now chat with them and type whatever. But so yeah, that's a pretty cool new feature to chat with other people. Also, let's go ahead and go into the options menu here really quick. And there's 4 tabs here. I'm gonna go to the first tab, and you can change your name and stuff. And mine is Mr. Moopig9, so I think it's locked in because I can't change it, but whatever. Also, we got a difficulty little scale. And this is for survival only, so creative is not going to make a difference. But so you can change your. I'm sure this is peaceful when you turn it all the way to the lowest. But when you make it the highest, I'm not sure if that's now hardcore or if it's just normal survival. So that's going to be something to try out for yourself, because I'm not in creative or not in survival right now, so I can't really experiment with that. Anyway, going on to the next one, you got your third-person view. That was already there, and you can just toggle that on and off there. And your local server multiplayer. So I'm not sure why you need to turn that on and off. I'm not sure if that's for visibility with your server over Wi-Fi, but I'm just going to go ahead and leave that on. Now on to the second tab here, we have our controls. We can change our sensitivity up and down. Invert y-axis, lefty split touch controls, these were all already here, but a new thing is the D-pad size, and this allows you to customize the size of your D-pad, obviously, and you can make it pretty small. Look how tiny that is. So yeah, I can barely find that. I feel like this feature is mostly intended for iPads, due to the fact that when you make it smaller, you're still going to be able to actually find it with your fingers, and I can barely touch that. And also in the top right there, you got excuse me guys, I'm just saying random stuff all over the place. Your pause button is also small as well, so we're going to change back to normal. And I just had 6. I'm not sure if that's a glitch or something, if you're not supposed to have 6 slots, but for some reason that just updated, and I don't have 6 slots anymore. So I'm not sure why that's there like that. I really have no idea. Also, that's it for that second tab there, and we're gonna move on to the graphics here. You can change your view distance now on a little bar here. So this is going to be a lag factor. You can change the amount of lag most likely that you're gonna have on a lower end device. Excuse me, I need to change my D-pad size back so I can. There we go. So yeah, as you can see how foggy it is, that is on the lowest setting. I'm just going to go ahead and make it the highest as possible, because my device can run it. So we're going to stick with that for now. Yeah, that'll just reduce some lag if you make that a smaller distance. Also, your fancy graphics, beautiful skies and animated water. You turn off the beautiful skies, they're just no skies. Pretty obvious. Fancy graphics turns off your fancy graphics, obviously, as well. And I'll get into the animated water here in a second once we pull out our buckets and start playing with that. So, that is it. Those are mostly just factors dealing with lag, I would say. For a lower-end device, you can customize how much lag is going to be on your device. Also, if we move down here to the experimental, we have our smooth lighting and our high GUI. Now, I'm going to turn off smooth lighting. And this is going to be exactly the way the original Pocket Edition looked, and with no smooth lighting. So it doesn't look as good, and that's definitely why I always want smooth lighting on. And that mod, there was actually a mod for smooth lighting available. I talked about this earlier with Jailbreak, but that's no big deal now that we have that in-game. Also, a new feature that I really enjoy is the high GUI feature. This turns off everything on your game, so all you see is the world, and there's no GUI, obviously. So that's the game user interface, just in case you didn't know. So we now have officially a cool view of everything without that GUI in the way. But I definitely want it on to be able to see where I'm touching and all that stuff. So I would assume that is for mostly recording and doing some cool. You get some cool views out of it. Anyway, that is it for this the third tab down. We're going to go fourth, and this is all just sound volume, nothing big really here. So yeah, that is it for the options menu. You guys can play around with whatever the options that you would enjoy for yourself, but now we're going to go into the blocks, and we got our basic blocks here at the top. Nothing is added nothing looks too different. But we've got our buckets, and we've also got cake and some spawn eggs. So these are some pretty exciting new little things, and for some reason, I don't know why, like I said, if my little bottom hotbar here glitched out, and now only have 5 slots, but that's alright. So we're going to start with cake. I can't eat it when I'm in creative, obviously, but that'll be something for survival. I will go, what am I doing? I'm going to go back to and get my buckets and get one more spawn egg in now we can get rid of that cake. So yeah, let's go. We're gonna start with our little spawn eggs here. We have our spawn chicken, spawn cow, spawn pig, and our last one, which I don't have in my inventory, is the spawn sheep. So we don't actually throw it like a normal egg would. Let me pull out the normal egg here, which they added as well. And when you hold down, it will throw it, actually. And there's a chance of you spawning a chicken, like I just did. But you do not get a chicken every single time you throw it. So it's just a chance. But also you got your spawn egg here, and this is for spawning the different animals in the game. So we're going to go ahead and spawn in a pig real quick. And it also can generate baby animals, so that's a pretty cool new little feature. See if I can get, there's a normal size one. Alright, let's spawn a cow. And maybe we can find a baby cow? Yeah, sweet. Alright, so we got a bunch of animals here. We're going to have a lot more fun and creative now that we can play around with animals. And I think I've got all my... let me grab... I think I missed out on the spawn chicken. So, yeah, that'll definitely spawn you a chicken instead of having the egg where there's only a chance of a chicken. And baby chickens are sweet. And then our sheep. So we got a baby sheep, and then there's a normal sheep. And I'm pretty sure you also have a chance of getting a different color sheep. I'm just gonna... Yeah, there's a gray sheep. I'm not sure what other colors there are exactly. But let's go get into our buckets real quick. And that should cover most of the things in this update. So I'm just gonna place our lava here. Burn a few animals. So... got our awesome lava and water. I know a ton of people were looking forward to that, especially me. And so when you place it on the ground, it just spreads out in the normal way the lava and water would in PC or Xbox if you placed a bucket on the ground. So also, if you notice about the lava, it changes from a dark red to a light orangish color. So that's really neat with the new lava in the game. Also, we're going to place our water here. And that one looked like it didn't spread out at all. It just went straight forward. I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to be, because there are a few glitches in this game that do cause... it's just annoying, some of the glitches that we get. But yeah, mostly we'll be good to go. And we can get some obsidian here. and cobblestone, so we now have our cobblestone generators and stuff like that. So if we do the skyblock survival, you don't have to hack in any water or lava or anything like that. So there we go. That is pretty much all of the options and new blocks / items that are going to be, or that are included in this beautiful 0.7.0 update. Things are looking really nice so far. I have not got into very many glitches, or not too many glitches or bugs yet, but I'm sure a bunch will be uncovered here sometime soon. But hopefully they covered some of the bugs in the 0.6.1 update, so we can have some smoother, better gameplay without all those bugs. So anyway, that is it for now. Actually, I'm going to go back to the Play on Realms feature real quick, and I have already logged in, so it doesn't have the words that should be here if you just updated, but Realms are not currently available. There was a bug or some kind of glitch before they or after they submitted it that they figured out Realms are not going to be working yet or something like that. Also, once they actually do come out, you will have to pay for a server, and also if you generate world, by the way, it's useless because nothing happens when you do that. So there you go for that. And that is pretty much covering all the new features in the 0.7.0 update for Minecraft Pocket Edition. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please go ahead and click the like button below or above or wherever, whatever you're viewing this video on. Also, subscribe to my channel if you are not already, and feel free to leave a comment below telling me what you think of this awesome update. Like I've said, this is pretty much just an options update, which there is a lot of new customization for your game, which I do definitely like. But anyway, hopefully in the later updates like 0.8.0 and 9.0 and further on, you will get some of the more not hardcore, but like some of the basic things that are included in PC and Xbox that are not in Pocket Edition. So you're getting some of the extra blocks and possibly enchanting and a bunch of other stuff that is not currently included. So look forward to that in some later updates. But for now, we have what we have, and 7.0 is out, so I hope you guys enjoy. Definitely go update and try this update out for yourself, and I'm sure you guys will have some fun times playing around creative with our animals and lava and water and everything we can do now in Pocket Edition. So thank you, Jeb. Thank you, everybody who has been working on Pocket Edition. For some reason you're watching this video, that's a big thank you to you guys who have been working on Pocket Edition and its development. But anyway, I've gone too far on my talking here. So that is it for this video. Thank you all for watching once again. And follow me on Twitter. Follow me on GameSitter and Seeds Pro. That would very much mean the world to me if you go and follow me on one of those three or all three. Doesn't matter. But anyway, once again, thank you guys for watching. And that is it for this video. I will see you guys soon.